I remember the sky, it was so big, so full of color. The air hummed with 1,000 voices, a song that never ended. My family, their feathers were the same shade of gray as mine, but their eyes held a light I haven't seen in a long, long time. We would fly together, our wings catching the wind, a single moving cloud against the endless green. The rain tasted sweet, and the sun felt like a warm hand on my back. I remember laughter, or what passed for it among us, a chorus of calls, a shared understanding. It was home. Then, everything changed. The world became a blur of loud noises and strange hands. The sky was gone, replaced by a ceiling. The endless green became walls, and the 1,000 voices, they became one. Silence, a heavy, suffocating silence that presses down on me, day after day. At first, I called out, I sang the songs of my flock, hoping for an answer that never came. I learned new sounds, new words. Hello, pretty bird. The words feel hollow in my beak, like echoes in an empty room. They aren't my words. They aren't my song. They gave me this cage. They call it my home. It has shiny things, little bells that make a lonely sound when I touch them, a mirror that shows a stranger with sad eyes, looking back at me. This isn't a home. It's a box, a gilded prison where the days bleed into one another. I see the world through these bars. I see trees, but I can't feel their bark under my feet. I hear other birds, but their songs are foreign, their calls a language I don't understand. TR free and EM. My feathers aren't as smooth as they used to be. Sometimes I pull at them, not because they itch, but because the small, sharp feeling is a distraction from the larger, dull ache inside. It's a reminder that I'm still here, that I can still feel something. I see the little gray feathers fall to the floor like soft tears. Each one is a memory of the sky, a piece of the bird I used to be. The humans, they don't understand. They see the plucked feathers and they worry. They bring new toys, different food, but they can't bring back the wind. They can't bring back my family. Sometimes, in my sleep, I dream I'm flying. The feeling is so real. The air rushes past me, cool and clean. I can feel my flock all around me, their wings beating in rhythm with mine. We climb higher and higher, until the world below is just a pattern of green and brown. In these dreams, I am whole. I am not a pet. I am not a pretty bird. I am just me, and then I wake up. The bars are still here. The silence rushes back in, and the ache in my chest is heavier than before. The dream is a beautiful cruelty. They talk to me, the human. Their voice is gentle, but their words are a puzzle. Are you happy? What is happy? Is it this? This quiet waiting? Is it the memory of a sun I can no longer feel? They say they love me. I think they do, in their way. But their love is a cage. It keeps me safe. It keeps me fed. But it keeps me from everything that made me. Love shouldn't feel like a locked door. Love should feel like an open sky. I watch the sun move across the floor. It's my clock. It tells me another day has passed. Another day of looking at the same walls, same bars. Another day of listening to my own voice echo back at me. I try to remember the exact feeling of a raindrop on my head, the taste of a wild berry, the sound of my mother's call. But the memories are fading. They're like old paintings left out in the sun, the colors growing pale, the edges blurring. What happens when the memories are all gone? What'll be left of me then? Just a gray bird in a cage who knows a few human words. I often wonder about my family. Do they remember me? Did they search for me? Or did life, as it does, simply move on? Perhaps there's a new fledgling in my place, learning the songs of the flock, feeling the wind for the first time. The thought brings a strange mix of sadness and peace. Sadness for what I lost, and peace in knowing the song continues, even if I'm no longer part of the choir. My voice is too quiet now. It's been trained to speak, not to sing. The door opens. The human is here. They offer me a piece of fruit. I take it because it is what is expected. Good bird, they say, and stroke my head. The touch is warm, but it feels foreign. It's not the nuzzle of a sibling, not the preening of a parent. It's the touch of an owner. A keeper. I close my eyes, and for a moment I pretend it's the sun on my feathers. I pretend the voice is the wind in the trees. I pretend, because sometimes pretending is the only way to survive the silence. They leave the room, and the quiet returns, my constant companion. I look at my reflection in the water dish. The eyes that stare back are so old. How long has it been? How many suns have crossed this floor? I don't know. Time has no meaning here. There is only before and now. Before was life. And now is just waiting. Waiting for a dream of flying that feels real. Waiting for a memory to come into focus. Waiting for a day when the door opens and doesn't close again. Waiting for the sky. I still remember the sky. And I will keep remembering until I forget how.